Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 113, part 1 of Press Any Key. You can find us on all social media at pressanykey.tv. You could also join the conversation, not just in our comments, but also in our Discord. That's also linked below. With me this week is my co-host, Nick McFly.
Hey.
And Liz is on the ones and twos. Everyone give it up. Yay.
We're doing a high energy episode tonight.
Yeah. I can feel it in the air.
Yeah.
Mother's Day spectacular.
We just ate a lot of food.
We did.
Happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there.
Like, I had oatmeal this morning. Then we took, not even 11:30. We went to 2 Walmarts. Okay, that's a lot for anybody in one day.
Yeah, we'll have a story.
Did you go to the first one and not find what you were looking for?
No, I
and go
found
to the second
exactly what I was looking. Okay, so
one? And you were like, "Let's do this all over again."
well, all right. I wanted the limited edition Zelda Tears of the Kingdom GameCube controller, Switch controller, and they had it at the Walmart that we went to. Not for the Switch. Believe me, I thought about that. Anyway, we go, we get it, but the problem is they bent all the fucking tabs on the top of the box, so now there's this crease in the fucking packaging. So I was like, all right, well, let's go to the other Walmart and let's see if their packaging's all fucked up too.
Let's be clear. It's
And
not like we were just driving all over the state. Like, they were 5-10 minutes away from each other.
There was also they're limited edition, so I had to go where they were. I had to go to, believe me, if I wanted to go to Walmart, I'd go to the one 10 minutes away. I wouldn't go to the one that's 25.
It's quite a morning.
And then we
all before 11. We pulled up at the house at 11:25, and I was like, we've been to 2 Walmarts today, and it's not even 11:30.
You guys are living the American dream.
And then we had McDonald's.
Again, I say the American dream.
The American dream. And Liz had a burger that she didn't eat, so I ate that. Once again, more food in my fat ass face. And then we had Jose Tejas. And I had a full thing of fajitas. I didn't finish all of them.
And you had a fry cake.
What the fuck is a fry cake?
That's what
Is that a funnel cake?
I guess that's what they call donuts if you're like dumb. Like that's
I picked up donuts from Wegmans today, and they called them fry cakes.
Oh,
I don't know if they can legally call them donuts or what. Like,
somebody's got the patent on the word donut. So that's why you're so low energy right now.
That's why I'm tired. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start calling you low energy Jeb.
Also, this is the first Sleepy Joe.
No, low energy Jeb.
Low energy Jeb.
Please clap.
Please clap. This is also like the first day I'm actually like feeling good. Yesterday I was still pretty shitty too.
Could have fooled me.
I came in here and you still sounded like shit. All right, well, you want to know what sounds like shit, Nick?
Stream. I don't even have to say it.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say streaming services merging.
The landscape,
which
streaming.
It's funny that this comes up because I had a very extensive conversation with somebody that we both know that works for a company that is setting a lot of these precedents.
Yeah, I wonder who.
And he gave me some good insight as to what was going on.
What's Big Z doing?
Big Z?
Zaslav.
Yeah.
All right. So
the one who's ruining streaming.
So basically, the plan is there was an article that came out. I have it here from Collider that says Disney's planning to combine Disney Plus and Hulu into a single app by the end of the year. I see the financial play it here. That's why they're doing it, obviously.
But from what I heard, I didn't read the full article, that they're not getting rid of Hulu. It's just going to like live under Disney now.
Here's what I heard about what's going on at Warner Brothers, right? What I heard was that they are combined. Obviously, they're putting everything onto Max, right? However, Discovery Plus will still exist in its current format, and they will not be putting any new content. Like, it's on life support. Like, they're just going to let it die and wait until those people force to jump over to a Max subscription. Because the prices are very different. Some people don't want to, pay an extra $5 or $6 a month if they don't have to. Especially if they just want Discovery, right? But they're not adding any new content to that.
They're basically going to put it into hospice. And it's
until they start taking content out of it.
It's
another big
Jimmy
part of
Carter right now.
Yeah. Just Come on, put them down.
You go live on your peanut farm.
So that's one aspect of it. Is that this is the plan to put everything under one roof. But the other thing here is that the reason that this is happening is because in the contract, legally, by the end of this year, either Comcast or Disney has to buy the other one out. Comcast is not making any offers on that because Comcast owns a third of Hulu.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So, and their third is worth $20 billion. So they're absolutely just like, let's go, Mouse. Like, pay, because we know you got the cash. So they're going to buy them out. And the other thing here is that streaming services just got profitable with the advent of ads.
And cable companies
So Netflix
are not profitable.
Netflix just got profitable after all those years of, operating in the red.
Put in the blood, sweat, and tears.
They're profitable now. Disney Plus said to be profitable by, I can't remember, you see in the next year or like 2025, like around there. Ad supported program. This right here, but before that, how did you keep streaming services alive? Capital investments.
Investors, yeah.
How did you get investors? Subscriptions. How do you pad your numbers? Put them all under one roof.
That's a good point.
So it makes sense that they're doing this. They want to put it all on the roof. But here's the other thing, too.
Is there any part of it? I guess this
they also announced
they're going to keep Hulu around.
Right.
So it's not a play of like, I totally lost where I was going with that. Like almost with like Warner kind of writing off a bunch of different properties.
Well, that's what I'm saying too, is that Hulu and Disney are now going to start doing that as well. And you can thank Zaslav for that. He figured that out.
It's like the same thing.
Whatever
when
the
first
CFO
tech companies
is,
started firing a bunch of people, and then every other company started doing it.
Whatever the CFO, Zaslav found that CFO in his 30s and was like, this guy is going to be a murderer one day. And, he still works for him now, and he figured this out, that if you don't make money on the content, you actually save more in taxes than you do actually making revenue from it.
But the disappointing thing is, and I get it, it makes fiscal sense. Mm-hmm. But the reason that we pay the subscription fee is for the catalog. And it's like, I just don't, how far are we going to take this until it's just like, I just don't want to invest money.
As far as they got to go.
Well, so,
like, you got to find that balance.
It's not even like that this strategy doesn't work, because Zaslav and Warner Brothers are officially over the hump.
Yeah.
They gotta just continue to grow at this point. They've officially rearranged the entire house. They gutted it. They built all new vertical structures and everything. Now they just need to ride it out.
It'd be nice. Here's what I would like to see. If you're going to start getting rid of shit, is there a way that you could still make it make sense and then release it for like home video, like on DVD and shit? So that way it's like
the DC movies, like the animated
They got
shit.
rid of Westworld.
Yeah.
And now there's just no way to get it. You just can't watch it anymore.
Yeah.
Can you release it on fucking Blu-ray or
then
something?
they're making money off of the content.
But what if I want to watch Westworld?
Bro,
what the fuck, man?
Sail the 7 seas, all right? Welcome to the
that's true.
Pirate
Yeah,
Bay.
we're going backwards.
I mean, but this
The
feels
more
like
things change, the more they stay the same.
Yeah. Liz, what's up?
oh, where'd my train of thought go? There it is. You already can get a bundle that is Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. That's most likely what you're already paying for. So I'm interested to see what the prices are going to look like, if they'll even change at all.
Part of the reason I think they're folding ESPN into Disney Plus is because Disney lost whatever streaming license for cricket or whatever the fuck, some sport that's big in India. And they lost
cricket, yeah.
2.5 million subs in a weekend, because now that's over.
Yeah.
So they definitely want to keep sports on their program, or on their platform rather. I don't know. It makes sense. You know what I mean?
think this makes more sense than
It does.
Max,
Oh, yeah.
HBO, and Discovery Plus. I think putting Hulu, because half the stuff on there is family oriented.
And
I feel
I like the way that Disney Plus breaks it out. You know what I mean? It's like they got Star Wars, they got Marvel, Pixar,
Yeah.
Nat Geo, like Fox. Like they got all the tabs.
Yeah.
So now you just add 2 more tabs.
It's just their players.
Hulu.
Sucks.
Yeah, I mean their player's not great, but I'm just saying from a UX.
Why
standpoint.
hasn't? I wonder if Netflix has the like a patent or something on their fast forward feature is better than anybody else, where it starts out slow and the longer you hold down right, it gets faster and faster. Whereas like Disney, you're just sitting there and it's going like slightly faster than real time. It's like I could be just watching this and it would be the same thing as
How
fast
often
forward.
are you fast forwarding through large
It doesn't
chunks
matter.
of program?
It's like those things like
I was just curious. That's all.
All right. As a person who falls asleep watching TV a lot,
There you
if I'm
go.
in the middle of an episode and I have to go back to it, sometimes trying to fast forward, I'd rather just start it, walk away for 10 minutes,
Yep.
and come back.
yeah,
I don't watch enough TV to do
UX
this.
people. I watch a lot of.
Yeah, I know.
UX,
I
UI
watch-
people chime in.
Mm-hmm. Get
What's
down
up
in
with
those
fast
comments.
forwarding?
So yeah, I'm not thrilled to see this trend. You know, the dominoes are starting to tip, but I get it. There's snapping.
This is coming for you. Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, it's remember what we said when they canceled Batgirl, that this is, if you're not making these big plays and taking these risks at this point, like you're not in it to win it. And now Netflix and Disney have seen that this strategy works.
You know what the other thing too is? It's interesting, like what's going on with the writers' strike now.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder. I haven't heard this part of the conversation, but it's like writers are getting like shit royalties now. That's why they're on strike, because streaming doesn't work the same way as traditional television.
Right.
And now they're just like, nobody's watching this show, just throw it away. And it's like, what about fucking royalties to all those people? Like, even if it's
Well, that was
nothing,
another part of the reason why they're throwing things away. They don't have to pay royalties.
you don't have to pay these people.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
yeah.
but fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't disagree.
pay the
but-
people who do the work.
I mean that what's going right now with the writer strike and the streaming is the same thing that happened with on demand and video plan and
Yeah. Was
like,
it the 09 strike?
yeah, I think 09, and it was just like one of those things where they said they don't know how much money they were making off of like showing episodes online,
Mhm.
and turns out they were making hundreds of millions of dollars, so they wanted to cut of that. And it's the same thing. It's this. When the ads got introduced, I felt like the game changed, because now you just set up a normal like television model. You know what I mean? So it should be more reflective of that. Whereas like if it was going to stay the way it was, where it was just like everybody's paying a flat fee and now it's just up there forever. You know what I mean? There's good and bad for all of
Sure,
that. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like obviously, like for a comedian, you get a special up there. It's just always there. Like people will always be able to access that. You know what I mean? But if you have a hit show, like look at Squid Games, that guy didn't get any bonuses because more people were watching. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Where if it was live television, you'd be getting a pretty penny because judged by how many people are watching. So I get it. We'll see what happens though.
Yeah, it seems.
I want to see what
that's
shit they churn out though at the like during this. You know what I mean? Like what movie that's coming out next year is getting fucked over by this right now? You know what I mean?
What's
like what's
the
gonna
Batgirl of,
of
of Disney?
What's the quantum of solace of this strike?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. What's gonna miss?
Oh,
the
I thought you were
mark?
talking about the merger. But
No, no,
yeah,
no,
the
no.
strike.
Mergers, whatever.
We already know that they're postponing Stranger Things, the final season.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause those
yeah.
kids
no.
can't get any
But I'm
older.
talking about the guy. I'm talking about the Michael Bays out there. Like fuck the writers. Like whatever. We'll do it without them. Like that's what I want to see. Like what are they making right now that they can't have writers on set for to make changes for, and that is still due to come out next year.
For me, the
You
thing
know what
I'm
I
worried
mean?
about is Severance, because that show is. Have you watched it yet, you guys? It's one of the most interesting and intriguing TV shows I've ever seen, and it 100% relies on interesting writing.
Yeah.
So and they've shut down production. Like all the actors are even like picketing with the WGA.
Did you see one of the picket signs said, "Don't push me or I'll spoil the ending of Severance."
I'm worried about Abbott Elementary. But that's because Quinta Brunson, who is the star, is also the writer of the
Right.
show. So she's on the picket
But
line.
There's a
I don't
guy
think
on a
there's,
Star Wars show right
sitcoms,
now.
Though it's like that doesn't. I don't see that being hugely impacted, because sitcoms are set up to always like you start and end at the same place. You know what I mean? Whereas like a drama where there's an actual story arc, that you could ruin the whole thing.
Yeah. I don't know. Abbott's very intricate. Like it's like
Yeah.
it's if you watch it, it's kind of like The Office. Like it's got very like they have a camera crew following them around, and there's like a lot of deadpan, and there's like very intricate storylines for all of these characters that you've learned over the last couple seasons.
There's a showrunner who's doing a Star Wars TV show right now. I can't remember which one it is. He's a writer, but he's also the showrunner. And Disney was like, if you're a showrunner and a writer, you're still expected to come to set and be a showrunner, but you don't have to be a writer. However, if he shows up to do those duties, he's violating his union contract.
Crossing the picket line.
So he just decided not to show up for work and didn't put out a statement, like didn't tell anybody he wasn't going anywhere. It's like, dude, I'd rather lose a job than lose my union. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But where is this guy in his career, though? You know what
If
I mean?
he's show running for Disney, he's a big fucking guy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, is this his big break? Or,
Yeah.
or like, because that would be scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm running a Disney show or a Star Wars show.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so more consolidation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like I don't hate this one as much as I hated Max. Like this.
That one was just dumb because it's like
It's
you're
dumb
throwing
branding.
away a huge brand name.
Yeah.
This one, it's like you're sticking Hulu
It
underneath
just feels
Disney.
like it's already bundled in together. Like
Yeah.
it just feels like it makes sense.
But I just don't like the idea of corporate consolidation.
No, I feel
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I like
I just had a
conglomerates better.
flashback. Do you remember that Chappelle Show skit where he's like, what if the internet was a real place? And I just remember there's this guy, he walks by, he's like, loan consolidation, loan consolidation.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The internet's a mall, right? A
Yeah.
big empty mall. Whatever they could shoot in that day. Um,
A little shout out to Joe Salento, who just started playing Hitman 3. He wanted us to jump on stream.
jump on what?
He's going to be streaming
Okay.
Hitman 3.
Oh, I'd watch that.
Yeah?
I've never played any of the Hitman games.
No? I played 1 and 2.
They're not my speed.
Wait a second. Can I go back to the topic at hand?
No.
I'm looking at this. Okay, we can talk about whatever game
No,
we're just
no.
talking about. I'm just looking at this article. It says all 3 pieces of the Disney bundle, including the sports streamer ESPN Plus, will remain available as standalone
Yeah.
services despite the change. So
It's just like Pat
It's
said,
just-
so they
'cause
can
there's-
add those subscriber numbers.
So
it's
they-
fucking weird.
It's the combine, but
I
the
didn't
other
realize
thing you
that
got to
was the
remember is
thing.
that they can't just move everybody over like that. They're gonna wait, like the people who have the basic ass packages.
yeah.
They're gonna put those fucking platforms on life support and slowly kill them off till they get them over on the other one. Because the people who have the same, if it costs me $20 here, it's gonna cost me $20 there. You just move that person over. But if this person's paying $8.99 and it's gonna cost them $15.99 to move over, you ain't moving that person
you
over.
can't.
You can't
Well,
do that.
We get Hulu for free through Spotify.
That's the other thing too. What the fuck's gonna happen to that?
Yeah, they ran like this really weird promotion.
And it's
6 years ago.
forever?
I pay for Spotify Premium and I do not pay for Hulu.
Damn.
And it has ads, but
So,
I signed
yeah.
up for that years ago.
Hulu is the one
Grandfathered.
platform that I'm like, I don't care if I have ads.
Yeah.
It feels like, why does Hulu feel like traditional TV?
Because it was made by Comcast.
Well, there you go.
That's why, yeah.
I think it's because it was also like the next one that came out after Netflix.
Yeah.
it was the second big one. But that was the thing, is that the way they separated themselves was that like we have up-to-date episodes, but the reason they had up-to-date episodes is because they were made by traditional media. It was made to compete with Netflix.
You know
And
what's
they
on
just
Hulu?
can't.
Abbott Elementary.
And Hubie Halloween.
That's true. Also, I
thought
do
that was
love.
on Netflix.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I will say, Only Murders in the Building is a fabulous show. If you
Love
need
that show.
Very good.
Very good. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought that trio would have worked out well?
A perfect trio.
yeah.
Love the 3 of them together.
You watch it?
Hell no.
No,
Steve Martin Short and Selena
Selena Gomez.
Gomez.
Yeah.
Season 3, we're adding Meryl Streep and
What?
Paul Rudd. Yeah.
Damn. We're gonna be watching.
Okay.
Do you want to come
Only
over? My
murders.
parents watch it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we can have maybe like a Sunday night
I
watch
sit in
party.
here and I cry.
Okay. Well,
That's actually what he does while we watch Ted Lasso. He sits up here and cries by
Pat
himself.
just
Dude, there
hates
hasn't been a
feel-good television.
worse show since Ted Lasso. I mean,
What?
my
I
God.
like Ted Lasso, so
That's
you're
a hot
you're the odd
take.
man out
It's
here.
one of the worst things I've seen in my life.
Why? Because it makes people happy.
Yes. 'Cause
Shut
there's
the
a
fuck up,
smile
Thank
on there's a smile on Liz's face when she watches it.
There's smiles. There's tears.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm-
It's the last season.
There's 3 episodes left. Do you have time to catch up?
I haven't watched any of season 3 yet.
Oh, man.
You ain't missing.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Take it from a guy who knows nothing about the TV show. Doesn't look like you're missing much.
Let's move on. Let's get to our next topic.
Before you get canceled off the internet
Yeah.
for your Ted Lasso takes.
The slander.
Nick, do you like boogans?
I do like boogans.
You do like a few good boogans, Liz? You like boogans?
Yeah, they're right.
They alright? What's your favorite type of boogin?
The ones in Resident Evil.
Ah! See, she knows how to play along.
I was gonna say Gremlins
Why?
because they're funny.
Okay.
My favorite boogin.
I'm sorry. I just looked at the vertical shot while you were both just staring at each other blankly.
All right.
That's
Okay.
a clip right
Anyway.
there.
I'm losing it.
So, Twitter user at Rhino the Bouncer said that he happened across some rumors for Resident Evil 9. Now, this guy has provided some valuable information around leaks before, basically to say he definitely knows somebody who's working on this, or he talked to somebody who knows
got
somebody.
The
He's
inside
got
scoop.
somebody on the inside. So basically, as we know, Resident Evil 4 Remake just came out, but this, I feel like this is always how it goes, right, Liz? How many years in this household has it been a Resident Evil game has come out, a few months later, a big leak happens, and then a few months after that, they announce that game and everything is
Yes.
confirmed. Then that game comes out, and then the process
So-
starts all over again.
I went to the article that this guy has linked in the tweet, and it's in Portuguese. You can Google Translate. And it says this might be due to the hacker attack in 2020 on Capcom, and it leaked their spreadsheets. So, like, Resident Evil was just, like, 9 was just sitting on a spreadsheet somewhere in 2020, and now we have this checklist of what might be.
All right. So here's the checklist of what might be. Titled Apocalypse, just like its predecessor Village, combining 9 in the Roman numerals with the same name. I think they have, yeah, see, like that's what they're going to style it as.
Oh, okay.
How does that make you feel?
It's kind of weird how it's an X, but it's a Y. But okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah. They got to figure out how to jimmy that in there somehow. The last game to star longtime franchise Chris Redfield, but it won't end with his death, as he's alive 16 years later to keep an eye on Rose Winters, and Jill will survive as well. Well, boy, everybody loves a game with 0 stakes, huh? You know?
Oh yeah.
You make sure they make it through the end. Single player, no co-op. This is kind of a letdown because everybody was expecting them to move into co-op with number 9. However, I think they're saving that for the 5 remake because that whole game is built off of co-op. Series regular Jill Valentine returns, will play a similar role to Ada and RE4. I think that's cool that they're bringing back all these old characters from when we were young warthogs.
And Ada's a badass.
And
so
Ada's a badass. That's
she
right.
arguably has the coolest outfits and, like, haircut.
Oh yeah, totally.
Not the coolest.
Definitely
outfit,
agree with
haircut.
that. No, I agree.
Whatever she
Liz
says.
is so right.
The story follows Chris as he heads towards the BSAA in Europe right after the end of RE Village, without mention to the history and the continuity of the winners. So I love this. So the last protagonist was so poorly received that they're just writing him and his story out completely. They're focusing on the events that happened in 8, but they're not going to actually take into account any of the stuff that the character did. They're just moving on to somebody else.
Okay.
Which honestly, that's a smart. I've never heard it done that way before. Let's see if they stick the landing, right? Instead of carrying around dead weight that nobody cares about,
Or you could just fix the character.
I honestly don't know what they could have done.
What
to
did
fix
people
that.
not like about the character?
It was a lot of. First of all, he's a blank slate. You learn nothing about him throughout the entire thing. Number 1. Number 2, he is written. I think they wrote him to be inquisitive, but it comes off as just dumb and naive.
So I'm picturing Jar Jar Binks.
No. Sure, let's go with that. Yeah, it's Jar Jar Binks. All right, so this game has been in development for 2 years with recycled assets from Village and RE4. This is contrary to reports by the Aesthetic Gamer 1, who stated that this has been in development for 6 to 7 years, so this remains questionable. So we don't know how long they've been working on this for. There's some characters that won't make an appearance from the old games. The game's ending revolves a sacrifice of a loved one. Cool. I love how this is all just coming out. Like, let me figure it out, or let me find out on my own. I thought you'd like this. Quote, mythological enemies are expected to appear, previously reported to be Wendigo-like creatures.
Wendigo.
And there will be an explanation to them, as the franchise doesn't have supernatural elements, but rather science fiction explaining creatures through biological experiments. Now, the Wendigo is Yeti ghost, right? That's pretty much
The only reason I know, do you remember the Rick and Morty skit where it was like they were Australian? He's like, "We're going to Wendigo, Morty."
No, I have no idea.
You don't know?
what you're
I'll
talking
show
about.
it to you
Hold
after
on.
this.
Yes. A mythological creature, evil spirit originating from the folklore of the Plains and Great Lake natives, as well as some as First Nations. It's like a scary. It kind of looks like a deer.
Okay, that's scary. Yeah, what's that one? That second one. That looks like it's from Resident Evil.
This would be cool. I'm with this.
Going to Wendigo, Morty.
Zombies are set to return. Everyone loves good zombies.
Are they good zombies?
Another cast. Well, I don't know with you,
Are they
man.
slow moving zombies.
They are.
They like classic
They're
Romero
slow, but
zombies?
faster than your classic Romero.
That's fine.
Ooh, there is. I guess there's some parts of the Wendigo that there's some cannibalism in there, so maybe
Okay.
I love eating people.
we
So,
know.
Eating people.
Another castle.
Are they super strong zombies? Or are they just kind of like what's really their strength is their
numbers. Yeah, they overwhelm.
Yeah.
Another castle reminiscent of those from the Lady Dimitrescu will be present. We love a good spooky castle. And the official review is coming around October, November. So if it's coming in October, November, I'd imagine that it's going to release again in like March, April, May. That's because that's when they love to drop them now. It's happened for the past fucking 4 years. So I'm ready, baby. Hit me with another one. Can't get enough. So yeah, I'm excited for this.
Well, I'm excited for you.
Liz, are you excited for this?
I really enjoy watching Resident Evil games. Yeah.
Liz likes watching the speed runs.
Okay.
Even though we know everyone on this show hates speedrunners.
Yeah. Well, no.
There's a clip. It's on the TikToks.
I made it clear in that clip. This is not about the speedrunners. It's about the sweaties.
I feel like sometimes they're one and the same.
They can't. Every.
There's certainly a Venn diagram.
What is it? Every sweaty is a. Not every speedrunner is a sweaty, but
No,
that's
every
wrong.
every speedrunner is a sweaty, but not every sweaty is a speedrunner.
Okay. Yeah, this is more about the the people who spend every waking moment playing Rainbow Six Siege. Those are the people that I have a problem with.
I was gonna say, man, I spent quite a lot of time playing Tears of the Kingdom this weekend. So
You're not a sweaty.
yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I hope all this is true. I'm with it. Dude, honestly, at this point, they could just fucking put out a blank disc. I would buy it. Like, you could put out a whole nothing burger.
You just go up to New York and somebody will hand you a blank disc.
I guess you're right. I guess I don't have to go through all the trouble. Yeah, but
Here's
it's
my
not.
mixtape.
But it's not Capcom's blank disc, and that's
Oh, okay.
that's the distinction here.
Well, Capcom is missing out on a market. They should be standing outside of Madison Square Garden.
You want to know what, Nick? It's actually a good thing that you're bringing this up, because you know who else should have just shipped a blank fucking disc last week?
Yeah. I do.
Why don't you tell us?
I'm gonna say Mike Burke.
But okay, wrong again.
Wrong again.
Do I get to guess?
Yeah, Liz, you can guess who should have shipped a blank disc.
Is it Xbox?
That's right, it's Xbox.
Oh.
So, Remember when we talked about the whole Redfall, the resolution and the frame rate thing?
And how they were just like, yeah, we fucked up.
Yeah. Even worse happened. So, Redfall's launch was. Have you read anything about this? Have you seen any of this?
I've only just heard that everybody hates it.
It's not just.
I watched Donkey's video. About
okay, yeah.
If Donkey hates it, we hate it.
It's not just that it's bad; it's just super unfinished.
Yeah,
like there's no way they. I feel like it's one of those things that they got it to where it needed to be, and then they just
barely able to cross the finish line.
But even then, it's like lame boss fights. It's like lame character design. I think
people like clipping into geometry and stuff.
I think the idea of the game is cool. Have you seen like they froze the ocean around this like island community so people can't get in or out, and then they blotted out the sun so the vampires are in charge of everything?
I didn't
it's
know
really
that.
cool. Yeah.
Why does freezing the ocean mean so boats can't get there?
Yeah. So
but you can walk on the ice.
Well, it's I forget. Hold on, wait. I'll show you.
It's like you're in a bubble, like in the Simpsons movie.
Yeah,
like that.
Okay, but I don't understand the frozen ocean thing. But
so like, I think that's it.
Oh, it's the ice wall, like the flat Earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is. Is that you're at the South Pole, and I'm wondering where the fuck. All right. Well, either way. Oh, boom! Right there. There it is. So you see how like they put like some curse to keep the ocean up, so boats can't get in, or some shit. And like, see how you enter the map through like there's like boats that are like on the bottom of the fucking
ass hunt. Oh no, a Sean.
Ass hunt.
Ass haunt.
Ass hunt.
So
ass
I like
haunted.
that idea. Either way, though, apparently it just sucks.
Bitch, that's a haunted ass.
Now, a part of me was just like, well, just another one to throw on the pile for Xbox, right? Then it got me thinking, and this was my tinfoil hat moment.
My tinfoil hat moment.
So, Xbox just lost the acquisition of Activision Blizzard in the UK courts, right? They can't do it. Obviously, they're going to appeal to it, but they have to make themselves look extremely weak. So I'm saying that Redfall was the sacrificial lamb to show you that they don't got it together. And then this happened.
I've been a part of it for a long time. I obviously work on Xbox, head of the business. Have a lot of friends, get a lot of feedback. And just to kind of watch the community lose confidence.
So this is the boss.
I'm disappointed.
This is Phil Spencer. He's in charge of
I'm upset
Xbox.
with myself. I kind of revisit our process.
With the music.
I think back to the announcement.
I hope it's copyright free.
Smooth
jazz. That was kind of our punch in the chin, rightfully, a couple weeks ago. And then seeing the game come out and the critical response was not what we wanted.
Oh, you are full of it there, buddy. That was what they were anticipating, was that critical response.
That would suck to be the developers of that game.
Well, that's the other thing, too. Arcane Austin, which is where this came from, they developed Prey and Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. So it's not like they're new to making really like good and classic titles. The problem is for this studio underneath Microsoft's management, has put out 3 of the worst games possible.
Okay, what are the other 2?
I will tell you.
I'm assuming Redfall is one of them.
Redfall is the 1-2 punch pretty much. Let me I want to be certain.
Is it Psychonauts 2 and Pentiment?
What?
No.
Dude, Mike Burke is gonna be real mad about that.
Pentiment, poor Mike. He really wants to play that, I hear.
And Psychonauts.
2 Psychonauts.
Oh,
well, no, Mike loves the Psychonauts.
So they put out
series.
Wolfenstein Youngblood, which was awful.
Oh, yeah.
They put out Deathloop, which was pretty bad, and they put out Redfall. 3 games in a row that were just like, what the fuck happened to this studio? I think it's one of those things where
people didn't. I remember thinking that it was going to be great, and thinking that after it came out, people were just like, it was okay. Was it?
It
worse?
wasn't
It
as
was
bad
worse
as
than
Red.
okay? Yeah.
It was worse than okay, but it's not as bad as this.
Okay.
So I'm thinking now that they're jumping on this train and they're making this a sacrificial lamb. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
To make things look worse, number one. And number two, what does this mean for Starfield in the future?
I don't even know. I don't understand. what you mean
Starfield
by that.
is Bethesda's next big
Oh.
RPG that's coming out. Apparently, you can have SpaceX.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Looking forward to
You could
it.
be a real Captain Kirk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, that's what I want to know. Is like, so what is this? So what does this mean for the brand? What does this mean for the like? They already admitted that Game Pass, although they have a huge subscriber base, it cannibalizes game sales.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
They've already said that they've already admitted that they don't have any oversight over their developers, their studios that are working for them. This is, as far as Arcane is concerned, this is the third game in a row that they've put out to less than lukewarm response. You know, it's just shit. And as far as confidence in like the overall brand is concerned, like it's at an all-time low. Like,
yeah.
they have been struggling since they released the Xbox One. And I thought that maybe they were pulling ahead for a bit. You know, everyone seemed to like the Series X, but man, they just can't get a fucking game out the fucking doors.
It's I mean, it's like we've always talked about. They have really invested everything into creating a cool ecosystem, but what titles do they really have?
I know.
You look at PlayStation, it's just fucking home run after home run.
Yeah. And those are games that you can't even like play with your friend. And like, it's not that there isn't good games. Like
Right.
Gears 5, Halo is good. It's just not
playable.
great. Grounded, Psychonauts. There was another
Is it
High
the-
Five Rush came out recently. That was a very big title that they had.
Big Time
But-
Rush.
Yes, Big Time Rush. My point is those games are good. None of them are fucking like jaw-dropping experiences like Sony is providing. At least in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, to kind of bring it into terms of other things we talk about, I feel like PlayStation is kind of the HBO of games. I don't know what that would make Xbox.
Hulu.
Hulu? Maybe.
And what is Nintendo? Netflix.
Disney.
Yeah.
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 They are Disney, those bastards. But yeah, so I don't know what this means. Liz, any speculation what this means for the brand going forward?
Shit. That's all I gotta say. I don't know. I'm like not like I don't play enough Xbox games. I don't.
And you probably won't.
Like
It's yeah, but it's a good guesstimation.
you know, I played Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. There is a second one coming out.
Okay.
So
Is he still committing tax evasion, or is he committing a different crime?
I think he's committing a different crime, a
Wire
different felony.
Wire fraud.
like George Anthony DeVolder
Yeah.
Sanchez.
Like the closest I get to Xbox games is Slime Rancher, and like even then I just usually play it on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
On Game Pass.
Yeah, on Game Pass.
That's
Which is
really
owned by-
interesting.
Microsoft.
There you go.
It's really interesting that Game Pass, although it's doing well, it's fucking up their game sales.
Oh yeah.
But it
You didn't
looks
see that
like
coming?
The monkey paw.
June 11th we have the Xbox Games Showcase, which will also include Starfield Direct. So
I really.
we're gonna find out more then.
It's been. When was the last time we got a Bethesda game?
Fallout 76.
And that didn't really.
It did not. It
There
did
was not a good reception.
I mean, I'll just play a little bit of this.
Yo, you better be careful. So is this No Man's Sky?
Good guess, but no, this is Starfield.
I will say I just went to the Bethesda website and the first thing up is Redfall.
Well, yeah, they
So,
own it.
Yeah.
Oh, Bethesda did Redfall?
Well, Bethesda owns Arcane.
Oh, okay. So they didn't develop it.
Yeah.
But they did do Doom Eternal. I know Fallout 76 came out after
well,
that, right?
once again, Bethesda published Doom Eternal.
Mhm.
id Software developed it. They own id Software.
Damn.
Oh, let's get to some fucking combat here. Okay, yeah, so this is what's got everyone worried. It's kind of slow and anticlimactic, and I mean, it's locked at 30 FPS right now.
What? It looks like it's in slow motion.
Yeah, the oh shit. I was gonna say the enemies look like stormtroopers, like they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Nick, are you saying it has a Star Wars-like quality to it?
That's not what I was saying. Not at all.
You're telling me?
So yeah, it's just
Starfield?
a space
You
traveling,
telling me?
You telling me Starfield feels
space
like
traveling
Star Wars?
of adventure, where you are just going around the galaxy, building a ship, fighting motherfuckers, stuff
Okay.
like that. I want to see. Oh yeah, okay. Here's the one. This is the one that was really rough. Hold on.
Those darn
Look at that.
pirates.
Space pirates.
It looks like he's waddling. It looks like he just
Yeah.
waddled into that room.
It's the whiteboard from what's the movie? What's the movie where they help the creatures hear everything?
Quiet Place.
Quiet Place.
Every week now, help the movie.
I like that that's catching on. I like that it's.
I've
starting
only
to
been
think.
saying it for 2 years.
Yeah. Well, now I'm starting to do it. So
Time to get a new bit. But yeah, see how it looks just kind of lame? Like, it looks kind of lame.
yeah, if this is the best footage that they have of the game to show off, it's kind of
Yeah, it doesn't look great.
So, as a person who doesn't know anything about Starfield, like, what's the draw? Is there previous
Skyrim
games?
in space. That's the attempt.
Hmm.
You know what Skyrim is?
Vaguely.
Big medieval RPG. Super huge.
Yes, I have seen some of it, but
It's only been re-released 150 times.
it's.
You can get it for your contact lenses, for your fridge. You can get it for your
smart washer and smart
your
dryer.
watch.
Okay.
You can get it for your in-dash unit for your car. Why not?
Oh, that's why you want the new unit for your car, huh? You wanna
Not to play Skyrim. No, I've tried Skyrim. Me and Skyrim don't get along.
You don't like Skyrim?
It's not that I don't like Skyrim. It's just that it didn't appeal to me when it came out. And then all the years later, when I tried to get into it,
It's tough
I
to
got
get back.
5.5 hours into it, and I was just like, I'll just wait for Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
I've been fucking doing it all these years. Why not just wait now? So
Do we have any idea when that comes out?
fucking I honestly, I don't take it. I'll put it like this. I don't think it would be an over exaggeration to say we won't see that for another decade.
Really?
Well, they put out the one trailer in 2018, 2019. Let me see when
They're pulling a Cyberpunk.
Elder Scroll. Yeah, okay. The
Oh my God.
June 2018. And that was just to say that they are working on it.
Cool.
But we don't know anything about it, when it might be coming out. Nothing. And then absolutely nothing. Which is fine. I'd rather
them
Yeah.
take their time.
yeah, because I'd rather it be good.
Games Radar says that on April 11th, we heard in January that it might still be in pre-production.
Yeah, so at least a decade. At least a decade for sure. For sure.
That's crazy.
Wait, apparently this, I'm going to say leak, but it's not. According to a Bethesda HR LinkedIn profile.
Okay.
Oh.
What
Like,
does it follow that
I
up?
guess
that was
Oh, okay.
like
yeah,
that's
got
like where I guess they probably have like a job listing or something that states that they're
Right,
working
like,
on it.
oh,
They
That's
need
like
somebody.
That's
pre-production
like
developer
they
for
think-
next game.
They think Ghost of Tsushima 2 is going into production, or at least is in like the combat stage of development, because there was a LinkedIn post specifically for a job at that developer, specifically for asking for someone who played the first game and who is familiar with its combat design.
All right. So
Okay.
this article says, News came to light in January 2022 that Elder Scrolls 6 may still be in pre-production, according to a Bethesda HR LinkedIn profile, with Todd Howard later confirming it in June 2022. So this is old. The profile noted the studio is still in pre-production phase, With the studio's next project, Starfield, set to come in 2023, it's not so surprising, especially when Todd Howard hinted that we may not see Elder Scrolls 6 release until 2026 at the earliest.
That would be ambitious.
One might say that they're putting the horse before the cart on that one. Oh, wait, the cart before the horse.
Yeah.
Putting the horse before that would be the correct thing to do, and they're doing the opposite of that.
They're putting the Khajiit before the cart.
I wish I could tell you I know what that means.
Yep. That's the cat people in Skyrim.
You see my desk rug?
Your Doug?
See it?
Your drug. Yeah, I see it.
It lights up around the sides.
Oh, wow. I bet that would look cool.
It does.
All right, what's our next topic?
I was going to say, you know what else would be really cool? The next topic.
That's it. That's all I got on here.
That's all we got? All right.
Is there anything that happened off the top of our heads? Is there anything that went on this week that I don't know about?
I don't think anything happened this week. Nothing whatsoever.
I just want to play Tears of the. I just want to
here's
talk
something.
Tears of the Kingdom.
This is not confirmed, and it's been out there for a while, but I've been seeing a lot of talk about casting for Spider-Man, Superman Legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Two things. One person who I've seen in contention for the role of Superman is the dude from Pearl, the guy who ran the movie projector.
Oh,
Who I think would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He's right around 30, handsome, dark black hair, blazing blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He was really charming in Pearl. I think he would be great. And then I also heard some people saying that I think James Gunn made a comment about there had been some discussion around somebody from Guardians coming in for Lex Luthor. And then there's like people speculating, Batista or Bradley Cooper. And then other people saying like, they'd probably want to go younger. Some people even saying Will Poulter as Lex Luthor. And I'm like, that would be an interesting choice.
There ain't nobody cast besides for one character in that movie.
It's just in discussion.
Yeah.
Just in discussion. Who's cast?
They will not say. But
they have confirmed that at least one person.
One person's cast. James Gunn said that they wouldn't comment on anyone who is or isn't auditioning.
I can't imagine that they you start at Superman. How do you cast anyone else?
I feel like you have to cast Superman and then you cast the rest of the cast around Superman.
The only another person was speculating, just thinking of people because James Gunn is so notorious for having his stable of actors. Michael Rooker as Pa Kent, and I'm like, that's perfect casting.
I thought Michael Rooker as Zod would be cool.
We don't need any more Zod. We also don't need
Metallo is also he would be good as Metallo.
Or even cast him as Superman's dad. What's his name?
Kevin Costner.
No.
Oh,
His
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando.
Yes.
What's Jor-El, right?
Yeah, Jor-El.
Either of Superman's dads, his birth dad or his adoptive dad.
Either of his dads.
Michael Rooker would be perfect.
Daddy Jor-El or
Daddy Kent.
Yeah.
Jonathan Kent.
There we go.
Pa
Or
Kent.
Daddy John.
Or Jor-El.
John.
Daddy Jonathan.
Big John or
Daddy
Little
Joy.
John.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yes.
All right, yeah, it's either Jor-El or Jonathan Kent, depending on if you want biological or adoptive Earth parent.
I'm surprised you brought this to me. I thought you would bring up something else. So that means I get to hit you with some. I get to hit you with some shit right now. You ready for this?
Can we get a drop?
Oh God damn it!
Hit me with a drop.
Bruh.
Okay. Marvel has made an offer to an actor for the part of Reed Richards.
Don't tell me.
Okay.
I've been hearing a lot of speculation that it's Adam Driver.
Yes.
And I don't understand why you would do that. Why would you choose him?
I keep trying to imagine him with short hair. And
Make it make sense.
Yeah. Apparently Mila Kunis said that she isn't Sue Storm, but she knows who is.
Is it Deborah Jo Rupp
Yes. Yes.
from that 70s show?
Mhm. She's back.
She's back. Do you know who she is?
Yeah. Bro, she's seen me perform before.
What?
You don't know about this?
No, I don't.
She's
We'll
friends
talk
with some
about this
people
after
that
the
I know.
podcast.
Yeah, some people who rob some people. Like, yeah, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Now everybody wants to hear
And
it.
Kurtwood Smith is Mr. Fantastic.
Apparently, they made an offer to a woman for the thing.
A woman.
A woman?
A whole woman. I don't know who,
And
but
that's
that's what they
God,
said.
baby girl.
It's the Disney woke mind virus. I've heard some good. I heard there one person throw out Seth Rogen as the thing. And I'm like,
No.
that would be so funny. That would be amazing.
I'm curious.
Liz, you're just so disgusted by the idea.
I'm curious to know
No.
what happens in the future.
I
Like
just
coming off
don't-
of Guardians.
Reed Richards is Adam Driver. No.
That's what it's looking like.
That's like
I think I think Adam Driver is a phenomenal actor.
And
I
of all
love
the
him.
Star Wars
Love him.
actors, he's the most
But
talented
like,
one.
look at that, the size of this man. Like, he's got dark hair. Like,
again, appearance isn't everything, but I like just make him a villain. He would be such a great villain.
He-
Yeah, we already
these-
did that though.
yeah, but like,
Yeah.
he makes a good villain,
He,
and it
he
like
wasn't just a
actively
villain,
makes
Nick.
He
He
was
was
the
the
villain.
villain.
it actively makes him hotter too
Yeah.
as a villain.
Yes. I just yell at me. It's like, you ever seen the fucking John Oliver bit where he's like, step on me, daddy.
Oh yes, yes, yeah. Oh, with Adam Driver.
Adam
so
Driver.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we all just want Adam Driver to crush our windpipes.
Exactly.
Well, anyway, looks like he's gonna be Reed Richards, and he's gonna be
Okay.
stretching all over the
This
place.
is like how I like oh God, Clark Kent
Help,
as
help, I'm...
help. I'm not Superman anymore, and I'm also not in The Witcher. Henry Cavill. He's attractive in The Witcher, but not as Superman.
Yeah, he's a fascist.
What?
Get Henry Cavill as fucking Reed Richards. That would make more sense.
If Henry Cavill went to Marvel, that'd be wild.
They were talking about like, making him Captain Britain, right?
Maybe. I
I'm
don't
sorry,
know.
this is a character I've never heard. There was Captain Britain.
Yeah,
Oh God.
Make him someone cool like Nova.
yeah.
Like there's only a few like really cool ones left before they're like really scratching the bottom of the barrel. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's what I'm saying. Make him someone like.
Make him Howard the Duck.
We didn't talk about how Howard the Duck was in Guardians 3.
It's not even worth mentioning. It's cool that he's there.
And we also didn't mention the monkey that
we
tears
did.
apart
We
that
did.
lady's
I brought
face.
it up.
We did
I
talk
brought it
about
up.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did? Okay, I must have missed that.
Clip of the week.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait. Are you really
Yeah.
skipping over?
What?
Oh, okay.
That's
That's not
Part
for
two.
this.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh yeah, it's the clip of the week. Oh, it's the clip of the week. It's the clip of the week.
just right into it.
Nice, nice.
Oh no.
Really, just ate the
hold on.
pavement.
Hold on.
Wait a second.
I
Wait
need
a
to know
second.
what went flying.
Rewind. Wait. Forward a little bit. Wait. No. Rewind.
We're in
Stop right there.
France, Or are we in
Is
Canada?
this a Planned Parenthood?
Oh my God.
Is that the Planned Parenthood logo? Is this
Let me look.
an abortion?
Hold on, I'm looking it up. Not near me, just logo.
Okay, it's similar.
It's similar.
very
It's similar, but it's
It's
not
not.
the
But it's
logo.
not. It's just an abortion.
Well, that says thank you for visiting.
Only here translating. Thank you for visiting.
oh,
Oh,
dude, did they get a whole flip? Was there a whole rotation in there?
No, I don't think so.
wait. See when it lands. Oh, is that the end?
Oh,
That looks brutal.
That-
Also, was that somebody over next to this little hatchback? Are they together?
They are also filming.
They're. I need to
As
get
you
that
can-
angle.
Yeah.
See the camera.
Also, why did they think this was a good idea?
This is some jackass type shit.
I hope this person has on like pads or something.
I love how this starts out like someone's like, let's get skates, a shopping cart, and we'll try and jump these bitches. And I guess we'll start here. Like, you realize there was no point for the guy on the skates, right? Like, he does not add or take away anything. He's there literally for just the, how does this fucking end? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He's there for flavor. I'm guessing somebody had to push the cart to get it up to speed. So that was probably his job.
I guess, yeah.
But like, did
he
they
bails
think,
though. He actually makes it though. He's like,
did we like? What were they thinking? I'm sorry, I'm so flustered. But like, what did they think was
They
going to
thought they were
happen
gonna
when that
be
cart was going to hit?
They thought they were going to be Poopy on the new Jackass. What was the guy's name?
Poopies.
Poopies?
he got bit by a shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that they make do all like the really fucked up shit. Yeah, that's who, the person in the cart is Poopies.
That used to be Steve-O.
Yeah.
Now it's Poopies. One more for old time's sake.
Oh God.
Hit with force.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for those of you listening, it's a shopping cart going over a curb, doing almost a 360.
Not going over a curb, hitting a curb.
Hitting
And
a curb and
going
launching
flying.
a person into asphalt.
Okay, and are we? This might be speculating. Does it look like that the handle of the cart then hits this person
Something
in the
comes
back?
off.
No, like look at how it like bounces off their
No,
body.
I don't think so.
Something goes
What is
flying.
that?
Yes.
Frame by frame.
Now they hit the ground. The cart hits
Oh yeah,
them.
it does hit him.
And then it keeps bouncing.
I want to see it. I want to see
That's
the
like-
extended version of this.
That's got to be like some broken ribs.
That's some CTE.
For sure. I would agree. Brain damage. Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. So this week we're doing a two-parter.
Mm-hmm.
So
News to me. I'm learning this live on air with everybody else.
there you go.
Well-
Well, so we'll be back at some point to talk about.
So here's how this is going to go. You're listening to this Tuesday. I would expect the Tears of the Kingdom section of this show out on Thursday. Because we need more time to play it. And we need time to think about what
Digest
we're
it.
going to say and then put it out. Because it's a lot of game, and even like at this point in when looking stuff up in a video game, all the information should be out there, and this just isn't one of those.
Right.
Like
It's a lot.
it's
of
just
game.
a lot of game.
It's a whole lot of game.
So we're gonna give it some time, and then we're gonna give it its due,
yeah.
if we will.
And I
So,
don't have a Switch, so I'm no help here.
piece
And
of
Mike
shit.
loves his mom, so he spends his Sunday, his Mother's Day, with his mom.
How dare he?
So he'll be joining
Lame
us
sauce.
virtually tomorrow.
So, all right. We will see you guys on. We'll see you on Thursday if you want to listen to Tears of the Kingdom. If not, we'll see you next week. All right. Bye bye.
Bye.